Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, guys, I am so excited. It has been so long since I've done an anti-haul, or is it? In today's video, guys, we're going to talk about all the new makeup releases and whether they're worth getting. So with that said, guys, let's go ahead and dive straight on in. Alrighty guys, so as always, I get all my information from Trend Mood as well as like Indie Makeup Spotlight, new makeup releases. I get everything from Instagram, and I find these to be so beneficial for me because it allows me to know what's coming up, what's the new viral product. And just because I may or may not get it doesn't mean that you guys don't have to get it. If you guys want to get it, by all means get it. This video is just for fun and for me to talk about all new makeup releases. So we're gonna have to really dive back because there are just so many brands that are releasing so many products, and I'm just like, holy crap, I'm having the hardest time keeping up with it. So we're just going to dive into it. Let's see. I probably won't go too far back because like really I haven't done something like this in a very, very long time. So I do apologize for that. But the first thing we will talk about, let's see how far I'm willing to go back. All right, so the very first thing we're gonna start back by February 15th, which is a month ago. We're really gonna dive right on back then because I've missed so many things. So the first one we have is the Makeup Revolution collaboration with The Lion King. Y'all, I am just not a fan of Makeup Revolution or I Heart Revolution anymore. I just find their products to be such a gimmick. They all end up at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and they're just not worth it. Their color schemes just never, ever make sense. Like the Lion King, for example. It just doesn't make sense. It just, I just don't get it. The formula is not good. I'm just not a fan of it. And I know so many people asked me to talk about the BH Cosmetics, going into bankruptcy. I'm going to sound really mean when I say this, but when I found out that BH was going bankrupt, I laughed. I genuinely did laugh because I'm just not a fan of BH. You guys, if you guys have been here on my channel for a while, you guys know that BH has not been nice to me. They actually had a really mean customer service. I had a horrible experience shopping with them. The eyeshadow formula is actually quite nice. I love their eyeshadow formula. It's beautiful, but the customer service is piss poor. It's freaking shitty. And now that they are being bought by Makeup Revolution, they're literally going to tarnish. They're going to tarnish the BH formula. Like I don't see it going well for BH at all. I just think that they're really going to ruin it. So I saw that and I was like, oh God, poor BH, poor BH. Okay, so next we do have the new collaboration with Spectrum and Disney. This is the Winnie Pooh. This is the Winnie Pooh collection, and oh my God, it's just so damn adorable. Like I love how it looks. I freaking love it so much. You guys know I love Disney. I passed on it. I don't need another makeup bag. Generally, I don't need a makeup bag. I don't need any more brushes. As beautiful as these are, it just wasn't for me. Like I love it so much. I love staring at it, but I just knew that I wouldn't actually really get a use out of it. Maybe like other people would. So I just, yeah. No, it's sad. It's so sad. It's so pretty though. Okay, next we do the Tatcha, the Silk Sunscreen. This is the Hydrating Mineral Shield. This has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, broad spectrum SPF 50. I actually think this is actually quite interesting. I would never wear this under makeup. I know you're supposed to wear SPF under makeup, especially during the day. I know that. However, I do not because of the fact that I'm really, really oily. And anytime I wear any SPF under makeup, it's horrible. My oil does not mix well with it. However, when I am going to like the water parks or the beach, if I have days that I'm not wearing any makeup, then of course I will wear SPF, just not when I'm actually like wearing a full face of makeup. But I also never go to the beach looking like this. Okay, like this is just not a thing. I don't know how people do it. Like I've seen it so many times, especially like at Disney at water parks. People have a full face of makeup on. I'm like, how? Why? Like I'll never understand it. But I guess I could try that out at some point, to really get a view of what I think will be good, but right now I'm not going to. All right, next we have the new Jeffree Star Skin. This is where he drops 7 products. This is where he drops 7 skincare items, and I passed on this entire collection. I really do want to apologize to anyone out there who wishes that I review JSC. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to review stuff anymore, and I just want to apologize for that. I know some people get really mad when I say that, but especially like you guys know, it's skincare, and it's so hard to really try out skincare. You'd have to really do an in-depth review. Like whenever I have reviewed skincare before in the past, I did it for 21 days straight, only using that skincare and that skincare alone, and that's just a very dedicated video that I don't want to do for him or the brand. So I hear it's great. I've heard great things about it, but it's just something that I definitely passed on. All right, so next we do have the new Team Trixie collection. This is a cute collection. I've heard some people say wonderful things about this. I personally did pass on this collection just because, I don't know, the eyeshadow palettes really didn't stand out to me. Maybe the Trixie palette stood out to me more because it looks like pastel, but like the collection as a whole is just a very, very, very easy like pass for me. All right, I feel like I'm gonna fly by in this video because I'm literally trying to play catch up for a while. So next we do have the new Double Wear Sheer Flattery Loose Powder from Estee Lauder. This is a micro fine finishing powder that sets your makeup and saves you from shine. Lightweight, silky sheer, it creates a soft, focused blurring effect for flattering, photo-ready finish in either matte or soft glow. Oil-free controls shine. Now, I did not know that this was a thing. Am I going to get it? Fuck. It's an ongoing battle with them, I swear to God. Am I going to get it? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get it because I want to try anything and everything I can to control the oil and shine as best as possible. And I really do love the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I just never talk about it here on my channel because it is such expensive foundation and I only wear it on special occasions. When I really, really, really am trying to control the oil, I will go into that foundation. But other than that, like filming or just, you know, going about everyday activities or just going out for a date night, I tend to do other foundations that are more a little bit lightweight, not as full coverage, and isn't as heavy on the skin because I don't care if a little oil seeps through, because if a little oil seeps through, it can make me dewy and glowy, but it's just when I'm a greasy mess is when it's bad. But I really want to give that powder a try because I just think that that looks really cool and hopefully it pairs well with their actual foundation. So that's actually cool. Okay, so next we have the new Scarlett Johansson skincare. This is the Out Quest, and it's going to have a few products like a cleanser, moisturizer, and more. I am so over celebrities. Every single celebrity out there is either coming out with either skincare or makeup, and I don't know. I'm just so over it. I just feel like it sounds wrong saying that, but I just feel like a lot of them are cash grabs and they're just trying to make a quick buck by throwing their face on it. Like, are they really as involved? Like, I think Flower Beauty with Drew Barrymore, she is truly hands-on in her product, like in her brand. I don't think Lady Gaga is with House Laboratories. Like, really, I don't think she is because it just doesn't represent her. So you see like what I'm saying there? I just feel like so many celebrities are coming out with it. When I see celebrities come out with like skincare or makeup lines, I tend to just avoid it because I just tend to not be a fan of them. Truly, I don't tend to be a fan of them. So, okay, so next we have the new Boy Tears Color Fluid by Hindash and the Monochromatic palette. So I believe these are now live, and the Boy Tears look truly incredible. Like, the light reflecting on these, I'm like, oh, that is stunning. Like, truly, it's stunning. And then the palette itself, I love the fact that it's more like a pastel palette or like a colorful palette, and it's like a duochrome, and I really want to try it out. I heard nothing but great things about this brand. I've never physically tried it myself, so I kind of am curious to see if I would like it. So that's something I definitely would be intrigued on getting. But yeah, that looked actually really cool. I haven't seen any reviews on it though, so I don't know if it's good or not. Okay, next we do have the Wild Cherry collection by MAC Cosmetics, and this just looks like it rolled out with some lipstick, some skin finish, some blushes and highlighters, and some, looks like eye products. And it's cute. I really do like how the aesthetics look, but again, I'm just gonna pass on this. Nothing against MAC. I just feel like no one ever talks about MAC Cosmetics anymore. Like, I really do feel like no one talks about MAC Cosmetics. I feel like it's one of those brands people tend to forget about. I tend to forget about MAC until I'm over at Disney Springs and I pass by the store. I'm like, oh, that's right, you guys are still around. I don't know, I don't really use anything from that brand anymore. I haven't found anything that I've fallen in love with. It's been so long, and it's actually kind of ironic because my very first YouTube video, like introduction video, is me doing a full face of like almost MAC products. So it's actually quite funny that now I'm like years later, like, I don't talk about them, I don't use them. So it's actually quite funny. All right, guys, next we do have the new Gwen Stefani. This is the Gxve Beauty by Gxve, otherwise known as Gxve. don't like it. I don't like it. I like the fact there's red lips, which would make sense because she always wore red lips. So that makes sense. The eyeshadow palettes look so bland and boring. The packaging, it's okay, but I just, no. Like, I just, no. I have no interest in trying out this brand. I'm sorry. I know there's probably gonna be some great reviews out there. It just looks so boring to me to actually want to try. And, I don't know. I've never been a really big Gwen Stefani fan to begin with. Like, I have no issues with her. I loved her, and like, no doubt. But individually, I don't know. Just never really listened to her music that much. So that's cool. Congratulations to her. I hope she has a very successful brand. But I feel like this brand itself just looks quite boring. So I'm gonna really pass on that one. All right. So next, I want to talk about how Fenty Beauty is now inside Ulta. That is actually so freaking cool. You guys know I really do enjoy my Fenty Beauty products, and I love the fact that they've now expanded into Ulta. And this is going to be great because it's going to allow me to use, like, it's going to allow me to keep building up my points with Ulta, you know, keeping a diamond member. And I love Fenty Beauty, so the fact that it's there is quite interesting. I also saw that Charlotte Tilbury is going to be coming to Ulta as well, and I'm like, why are all these big brands coming to Ulta? What's happening behind the scenes? Or they're just trying to diversify and go into different beauty retailers. And I actually thought that'd be quite interesting that they're coming there. And I'm actually really excited for that. Like, that actually makes me really excited. And speaking of brands, I do want to kind of touch on the Makeup Geek situation. Again, a lot of you guys reached out to me, asked me my opinion. I don't have an opinion. I have one product from Makeup Geek, and it's because a beautiful subscriber sent me some individual shadows. But other than that, I've never, ever played with Makeup Geek at all. I've just never really gotten to the brand. And, you know, it's really sad to see a brand shut down. I believe that Marlene Still was one of the first influencers to ever come out with a brand. I think she's been around for a very, very long time. And so many people have talked about Makeup Geek for so many years. And, you know, my heart definitely goes out to her. But I think in her videos, she made it very clear that she was excited to start a new chapter in her life, branch out, do other things. So it is sad, but I really do hope the best for her. But as for like Makeup Geek itself, I truly don't have an opinion because I didn't play with it enough to tell you guys an opinion on it. It's been a while since I've even played and touched with that palette. So unfortunately, I don't have an opinion on that, and I do apologize. All right, next we do have the Natasha Denona Pastel Eyeshadow Palette. It actually launches today inside Sephora. It launched yesterday at Sephora, like online, but now it should be available in stores today. I actually did order, so it's gonna be coming in tomorrow. This will be my second time ever reviewing a Natasha Denona palette on my channel. I am so excited. It is beautiful. You guys know how much I love pastel colors. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're so beautiful. And what better time to come out with it than the spring season? And I'm so excited to play with this. I have high hopes. I really do, because the colors look freaking phenomenal, and I'm just really excited. I love the pastel colors. I think they're beautiful. So that's exciting to me. I'm really excited about that one. All right, next we do have the Huda Beauty. This is the Cherry Blossom collection. It's going to come with a Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Cherry Blossom and a lip set as well. I have never really tried Huda Beauty's setting powder before, so I couldn't tell you if this is a good formula or not. It actually looks quite interesting, and I'm generally really curious to see how it is, but I wouldn't have anything to compare it to. So that's the only downside, is I wouldn't have anything to compare it to, but I'm actually really curious about it. It looks really pretty. I bet you it's going to smell divine, but yeah, I'm actually interested in that one. Okay, so next we do have the new Yummy Skin collection by Danessa Myricks. It's going to come out with a Yummy Skin Glow Serum and a Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. Now, this foundation is buildable, medium coverage, 26 shades with 4 different undertones with hyaluronic acid and sequealine. And it has refillable packaging, which I think is actually quite interesting. They have refillable packaging. I'm really interested in trying out this particular product. My first experience with the Danessa Myricks brand did not go well. I tried all like the viral Chroma Flakes that she had launched, because I've seen it go viral all over TikTok, and it was a disaster. I've tried it so many times. I could not get these flakes to work for me at all. So it really kind of like turned me off, like, ooh, but I'm still really intrigued to try the brand. So this is a foundation I'm definitely going to pick up and try. And I'll definitely let you guys know what my thoughts are on this. And is it good for someone like me who has really oily skin? So I'm actually intrigued by that one. Alrighty, next we do have these are just new eyeshadow palettes from Beauty Bay. There's an earthly palette, a midnight palette, a berries palette, and these are beautiful, and they come in different variations. Like, you can get a $25, you can get like the 42 color palette, a 16 color palette, or a 9 color palette in like all the different shades. And these are actually quite beautiful. The green one obviously caught my attention. You guys know I have a soft spot for green eyeshadows, and I almost picked up this palette, but I didn't pick it up. I might still pick it up. Just like the Midnight palette is also very beautiful as well. Like these are some gorgeous blues and deep purples. And again, that's a very intriguing palette. I really love how they kind of like mix and match and kind of like broke it down into different styles and like different different sizes. But that is actually a really, really cute collection, and I kind of want to get it. I do. Alrighty guys, next we do have the new Morphe collaboration with Lucky Charms. So when I first saw this, I was like, ooh, I found it to be quite interesting. Now, I'm still on the fence whether or not to pick this up. I really do love the concept. I love the color scheme of it. And you guys know I'm really not the biggest fan of Morphe itself, but to see this, I'm kind of like, I kind of want to try it. So whenever I do go to Ulta and I see it sitting there, I might pick it up. And if I do, I will obviously do a review. But I found that to be quite intriguing because I thought that was nice. I thought it's a really nice looking collection. Like it really did catch my eye. It did. All right, next we do have the new Summer 2022 collection by NARS. This is going to come with the Summer Unrated Blush and Bronzer Duo, the Orgasm Blush, the Dominant Blush, and Orgasm Lip Mask. I kind of feel like these are like repeats. This is going to be like an eyeshadow palette, but these feel like very much like repeats. Like, hasn't Orgasm been done enough? And I feel like they're bringing just more back. Like, I feel like that's what they're doing. Alrighty guys, next we have another Colourpop, and this is the new Darth Vader collection, and it's not a collection, it's just a damn eyeshadow palette. And I actually did review this last week for you guys. I'll put it up here for you guys. It is just such a disappointment because they could have done so much with this collection and they chose just to do a palette. Like a big name, Darth Vader, who is the face of the series, who everybody knows. He's so iconic. They chose just to do an eyeshadow palette, and that is very disappointing, you know, especially since Colourpop goes all out for so many other collections. You thought they would have done more for Darth Vader, but they just gave an eyeshadow palette, and I just feel like that was the one launch that they could have really made a lot of money on. They could have done like lips and liners and blushes and super shock shadows, and they had so much at their disposal. They chose to ignore it, and that's actually really unfortunate because the very next launch they decided to do is the Limelight launch, and this came with a palette, 3 super shock, like 3 Jelly Mud shadows and 2 color 6. So they did more for this particular launch than they did for Darth Vader, and I'm just like, what? How could that thing? I don't even know what to say. I'm just so like, how could you do that? Like, how could you do that to Darth Vader? Someone needs to go and work on their freaking. Someone needs to go work for them. Like, I will literally happily go help them out with their creative team, I swear. Editor Allie here, literally while editing my video, Colourpop announced they're releasing the Oops to Daisy, cute name by the way, collection. It's gonna have like an eyeshadow palette. It's gonna have all new lips and liquid liners and super shock shadows. They do so much more, but not for Darth Vader, and it is a cute collection. It looks like the eyeshadow palette is a mattifying eyeshadow palette. It looks like the eyeshadow palette is actually a matte eyeshadow palette compared to being like their typical like 9-pan palette. It looks like it's their 12-pan palette. It looks super cute, but this is definitely a collection I'm gonna pass on. I just have no interest. I do like their lip lines that they're rolling out with this. Like, looks like a lot of reds and stuff, but again, I'm just not interested, and I just wanted to quickly drop that in here because literally while editing this, I got a notification that Colourpop announced their newest collection launching this Thursday, which is the Oopsie Daisy collection. Cute name, but yeah, no. Okay, so next we do have the new Clarifying Clay Mask. This is an exfoliating pore treatment by Tatcha. It says that this is a 3-minute clay mask combines with the clarifying and oil absorbing properties. I can't even pretend to say some of these names, but pretty much it's going to help her exfoliate. It's pretty much just gonna help to exfoliate away dead skin, reduce pore, and absorb excessive oil, which is something that I need. Now it is $70, and I'm just like, oh, That's way too expensive for me. Way too expensive, but I'm actually really intrigued to try it out because I just really do love my Tatcha water cream moisturizer. I use it every single night, and I'm really kind of curious to try out this clay mask just because I do suffer from large pores and obviously excessive oils. So that's something I'm really intrigued to try. So I might end up picking it up at some point, but if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know what I think about it. Okay, so next we do have the new Two Moods by Gimme Cosmetics. It's the bad mood versus the good mood, and I think this is cool. I think this is a really cute palette. I'm really intrigued by this. Kind of want to try it out, not gonna lie. I mean, they are really, it's like a soft, neutral, everyday looking palette, but I have had a good experience with Gimme Cosmetics. I've only tried one product, but I really did love the Juicy Olive palette. I thought it was a really beautiful palette. I love the formula, so I'm actually kind of intrigued to like try it out to see if I like it, if it's still the same. So why not? I like that one. Okay, so next we do have the new Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Cream by Makeup by Mario. These are $24 a piece. They were launched quite a few shades, and I really am interested in trying this out because I have his plumping serum, and that went like viral all over TikTok. I get sold out. You couldn't find any shades anywhere. And now he just launched this. I'm just generally really curious. I don't think I've ever tried like a suede lip before, so I'm kind of curious like what I like it. Is it like a velvet finish? Is it like a satin finish? Is it like a matte finish? Like what is the formula like? So whenever I do go to Sephora, I'll probably pick up a shade or two to really try it out to see if I like it. I'm really glad I'm giving like his brand a chance. Originally I was kind of against it just because I felt like it was just geared more towards professional makeup artists, and I'm definitely not. I'm just enthusiast, but I feel like he's really kind of broken it down and kind of simplified it enough to make it really easy to understand as like an average consumer how these products work. They work well, they're beautiful, and he is like one of the top makeup artists in the industry, so obviously he knows what he's doing. So that one I'm like really interested in trying. So next we have the new iHeart Revolution collaboration with Dr. Seuss, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Am I gonna get it? No, because it's iHeart Revolution, and it's just, no. They're just like Colourpop. They're the Colourpop of like overseas. They release makeup way too fast and way too much. It's really cute, I'm not gonna lie, but no. No. Honest to God, if I ever got PR from them, I would be very, very, very overwhelmed because they would just be coming in every single week, and I'm like, I can't keep up, I'm drowning, you know? But it's cool, just, yeah. I feel like I am speeding by this, so I'm trying so hard to like talk about all the new makeup releases. Okay, so next we do have the new Pat McGrath collaboration with Bridgerton. This is round 2, and it's come with the Belle of the Ball palette, Blushing Delights Satin Allure lipsticks, and a diamond body shimmer and a liner. And I'm not gonna lie, I am going to get this. I missed out on the first round reviewing it in time, but I did eventually pick it up, and I really did enjoy that Pat McGrath palette, and this is such a cute collection. I really did enjoy this show. Like, I thought the show was really interesting, and I didn't realize how many books go into it because I was going to get the book to read, and I was like, there's so many, I don't want to read them. So I'm actually quite intrigued. These are beautiful. Like, the packaging on these are so pretty that I just really want to try it. Like, I really want to try it. And I've never tried anything from Pat McGrath other than the eyeshadow. I've never tried like the mascara. I think I have it, but I don't think I've tried it. The lipsticks, haven't tried. So like, I'm really intrigued to try this out. So as soon as these do come out, for sure, I'm going to get it to review. So that's actually exciting. All right, so next we do have the Chapter 2. This is the collection of Good Night and Go from REM Beauty, and it launches on the 21st, and I am once again going to pass on this collection. I feel like they're not really showing too much right now. Everything's kind of blurred out, but what they are showing are just still really boring palettes. I find these palettes to be quite boring looking. They don't look intriguing to me at all. I still find the packaging to not be aesthetically pleasing, and on the inside, still basic to me. And I've seen reviews, and some people love products, some people didn't love their products, and I just feel like I'm just gonna pass on this for now. Maybe eventually I will try Ariana Grande's REM Beauty brand, but as of right now, I just literally have no desire to. If I were to do it, it'd just be for the video. It wouldn't be for anything else. And I feel like it's kind of wasteful. I feel like I really want to, you know, focus this year on in 2022 of only buying products I genuinely am interested in trying and reviewing and keeping for myself, and not being like, oh, let me use it one time, let me do it for the review, and then never wear it again. You know, like I want to be more resourceful and not be so wasteful and spare my money in a sense. So no interest. I find it rather boring. I find it really boring, and I'm not going to review it. So I'm sorry. That is me trying to do a rundown of everything and not have this video be like 45 minutes long, because if I really go in detail about every single product or whatnot, we'd be sitting here forever. And most of the stuff you guys would have already seen by now, because some people do these like new releases videos all the time. I'm just trying to play catch up. Normally my goal was to do these every single week, but you know, life just got in the way. So I want to get back to doing it at least every other week, for the mere fact that like sometimes there's weeks where nothing really is released, and then sometimes there's weeks where everything is released at like one time. So I'll probably start to do these bi-weekly again. I really do enjoy doing them, and I love talking to you guys about what I would get, what I wouldn't get, why I will, why I won't, and you know, I really hope you guys enjoy them. So if there's any of these new releases that you guys saw that you guys got yourself or you guys wanted to get, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys liked today's video. If you do, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's All for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, a huge thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, just thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.